What's going on, y'all? C0ke here, finna talk about this whole entire beef going on between Crawford and Meg Thee Stallion, which we all know they've been in a bit of a dispute again. I mean, I think they've been in an ongoing dispute with the record label 1501 over Meg's contract. I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty about that because I'm not that well versed in music industry to talk about contracts and the like, on whose side to be on, Meg's side or Carl's side. I'll leave that up to y'all. Who y'all think is right in that situation, Carl or Meg? But we know that this whole situation has gotten personal with both of them, exchanging blows on social media. You got Carl mentioning that Meg is an alcoholic and an industry 304 allegedly, and granted, this is all alleged. This is nothing that can really be proven by Carl at the moment. Same with Meg, with her saying that Crawford is a pill popper, Crawford snorts coke. Neither can really be proven on both parties, but the mud is being slung, and I honestly don't see a positive outcome for this. I don't think that she'll ever work with 1501 at all, not even to make one last label. I don't see her setting foot in there. At least I can see her doing something like, if they say, okay, just agree, compromise, one album, that's it, they'll let her go, whatever. I can see her doing it in like her own private recording booth. I imagine she has. I don't know if she has one, but I would imagine if she does has one, she'll utilize that, send it off, and they'll part ways. We'll do it. And you did have Crawford. He did get on IG Live, and a bit of it was clipped and put on YouTube, and I'm gonna go ahead and play that clip for y'all, then we're gonna get into it.
I'm an open book. I've been one for a long time now. I don't mind opening up some other motherfucking books though. I tell you that.
Now, basically, as you saw, Crawford did go in saying that he will end up potentially exposing Meg, claiming as he's atomic bomb, trying to show people who the real cokehead is. But I think the sad thing about all these accusations on both ends, nobody really has any concrete proof of anything. But I think this really does not help the case at all for either party, because, and I kind of want to call Carl's bluff, because if you have such information that you could really drop bombshells on Meg Thee Stallion and potentially ruin her, why don't you go ahead and drop it if you allegedly have it? Because this is how I look at it. If you allegedly have dirt on somebody, you're not gonna go out of your way and say, hey, I got dirt on you, I'm not afraid to drop it. You just drop it, because I think that's the exact, I think from what I remember when Pusha T and Drake had beef, that's what Pusha did. I don't think he went on IG Live saying, yo, I got this dirt on Drake, blah, blah, blah. I don't think. I could be wrong. He may have did the same thing. I don't know. What I do remember is he damn sure dropped, dirt on Drake, and it made Drake look bad for a pretty decent while, from what we recall. But if my memory serves me correctly, I don't ever recall Pusha getting on IG Live, like I said, and saying, oh, I got all this on Drake, blah, blah, blah. He just dropped it. So, Carl, if you have this alleged info on Meg, go ahead and drop it. But I think Carl has unfortunately put himself in a corner. Whereas now, because you're doing something claiming that you got, all this on Meg, this is not good. And we've heard about stories of where if somebody came out and said, hey, I got intel on so-and-so, right? Haven't y'all always found it interesting how that person who allegedly got info on somebody went missing or got made quiet, or they end up switching up their stance? I'm not saying something would happen to Carl, but I'm not saying it wouldn't. And I think Carl needs to really, watch what he says, because I think it's safe to say Meg has power. Meg has a bit of influence for something to happen. And plus, her boyfriend Partisan Fontaine is standing on the side watching this. And if you don't think he's watching this and he's, ready to pounce, so to speak. If you don't think he's like just looking at Carl like, yo, give me a reason to pounce on you. Give me a reason to pounce on you. He will be looking for a reason. Now, we don't know what this alleged info is, but if you got it, just drop it and shut up about it. But I do kind of find it funny that everyone in the industry is riding with what Carl is saying, like it's the gospel, and people are saying, oh, Carl Crawford confirmed that Meg Thee Stallion is an industry 304. He don't have any proof of that until he shows us that, you know, whatever he's saying can be backed up. It's just hearsay. He ain't got nothing. Okay, until we see photos or videos that proves what he's saying, it's all hearsay. It's all an accusation, but people are riding with what he's saying because, you know, people are against Meg Thee Stallion. Okay, and people are just looking for an excuse to go up against her, especially with everything going on between Meg and Tory. But like I said, if and only if Carl was to drop whatever he got on Meg, this is going to be bad. It's going to get a whole lot worse very quickly, because at that point Carl done took it to a level where I think he ain't gonna be able to come back from. Because you take it to a certain level, Carl, certain people gonna want to touch him. And I'm not saying anybody will touch Carl Crawford, but I'm not saying nobody won't. And it may not even be a scenario in which, okay, somebody touches up Carl, but this isn't going to really help your case against Meg, bruh. If you know the saying, certain things can be used against you in the court of law, this can be used against you in the court of law. So I think if Carl's wise, he'll chill until they get all this shit settled with him, Meg, Rock Nation. But in all honesty, I think he's full of shit and he don't have nothing. I'm calling this bluff right now. But let me know what y'all think about it. Do you think he's bluffing, or do you think he's somebody who we should take seriously when it comes to particular information? Let me know what you think in the comments. Till next time, it's been C0ke here, and I'm out. Peace.